Rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pinky. That's the pinky. And the thumb. And down to the wrists. Up to the knuckles in front. And good morning, Richard. And let's take the ball and squeeze between the index finger and the thumb. Middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. Other hand, index. Middle. Ring. And pinky. Let's toss the ball in the air. Or you can bounce it in between if you want. And can. Alternating hand. You're doing 2 or 3 with one hand and whoa. I'm back, that one went into the armpits. 3, 2, 1. Ball on the floor. Assess the feet. Step on the ball right in the middle of the foot and press down 3 times. Up to the knuckles, once on each. Roll across. Pivot on toes, roll across the top of the heel. Middle of the foot, wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And screw. 3, 2, 1, release. Reassess. Repeat on the other foot 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Middle of the foot, wiggle the toes. Rest the toes. Raise and separate. Rest. Wiggle again. And screw. Get the ball out of the way, reassess. And shake the tree. Three, 2, 1, center. Twist at the waist through the arms. And center with ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out together in starlight. Center. Gather from the other direction. Yeah, center. Take some steps forward. And elbow to the opposite knee. Lap the opposite heel in the front. And behind. And then a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk. Or march. Or jog. Today we're gonna do the standing core and leg exercises. No squats. I'm gonna do them. I think I'm gonna run. But do whatever feels right for you to get the heart rate going a little bit. Be safe. We will do 5 Tibetan after quits. Gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And one feet. And 30. 2 deep breaths. Interlace fingers. Bring hands up overhead. Come up on your toes if you can. Come on down, bend back if you can. Back to center. Bend to one side. Bend to the other. Back to center, lower the hands to the chest. Push out. Come on down, interlace the fingers behind the back. Raise them up. Squeeze. Go higher. Come on down, shrug. And swim. And then reverse, backstroke. And a breaststroke. And bring one arm across the body, press in. And then the other. First arm behind the back. Pressing down and in. Then the other.
Someone is at the front door.
And we're at both elbows, rock side to side. Form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release. Put your fists on your temples, bring your elbows together and back. And then come on down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Come back to center, bring one arm over the top of the head, cup the ear. Look up, hug gently. Then look down. Same thing the other direction. Looking up. And down. Back to center, tuck in the chin, tight like a kitten. And then we'll do a side lunge. Go the other way. Come on up and grab a stick. Jim sticking it today, starting with some dynamic swimmers in one direction over the top of the head. And then the other way. And then bring it over and go back and forth. Bring the stick to the waist, twist at the waist. And then bring it down to just above the knees. Hinge at the waist, bring the hands between the knees in the front, pull up. And then bring the stick around front, hold on with two hands, step back. Hinge at the waist, stretch the shoulders. And then come up, bring the stick across the body with one hand, the other hand comes underneath the armpit, grabs the shoulder. Hinge at the waist, plug at the shoulder. And repeat on the other side. And then bring the stick to the side of one foot, press out with the top hand, pull in with the bottom as you're doing. Repeat on the other side. Come on up. Bring one foot forward, put the stick about 6 inches in front of it. Got the top of the stick to the collarbone, slide down the stick. Lift the sole, wiggle it back and forth. Come on up, do the same with the other leg. Come on up, press the sole of the first foot against the stick. And then the other. Bring the stick to the front on one side, bring one leg forward, the other leg back. You're on your toes as you come down to stretch the hip flexors. Repeat on the other side. Come on up. Grab 1 foot by the ankles or toes and stretch the quads. Come on down, grab the other foot, do the shin too. Let's. And then bring the first foot in front, push the knee towards the back as you hinge at the wrist. Same thing with the other foot. And come on up. Bring your stick in front, hold on with 2 hands, 1 hand or a finger, or 2 at the top. We're coming up on our toes, back on our heels. Rock it back and forth. Let's do 20. If you can. And 20. All right. You might want to hold on to the stick for this. We're going to be doing the kicks and that sort of stuff. Or stand next to a wall if you need to, or a pole. All right. I'm going to start with front kicks with 1 leg, only go as high. That feels safe for you. That's 10. Other leg. And then we're going to go straight back without bending the knee. Other leg. And let's do it laterally. Other leg. And then come across with the toe, tap and come back. Other foot across. And then some butt kicks. Other? And then knee to the same side elbow. Don't have to hit. Other? And you can continue doing that, or if you can, cross your hands across your chest and go knee to opposite elbow. That's it. Take a couple of breaths. We're doing 4-7-8 breathing this week. Again, if my pace is too fast or too slow for you, create your own. What's most important is the ratio. It's 4 in to the belly and up to the chest, hold for 7, and exhale either through the mouth or nose if you want for 8. Here we go. We're gonna do 5 rounds. And then rub those hands together to create chi and form a chi. And center. The breath. We're opening our hearts. Pause on this inhale and exhale. Setting it out. And center with 2 breaths. Down chi. Gather it up. And ah, namaste.
Thank you, Tom.
Hey, Mira, take care. Thank you. Whoops, how did I get down there? All
Yes.
right, Nina,
Thanks, Tom.
William, take care. Good to see you. And
Hey,
Richard, good to see you. I'm gonna do some 5 Tibetans if you're up to it. And I will move the camera back. We're gonna do
I'll just look up this.
11. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Can you hear me now?
Yep. Here we go. Very good. Take a couple of breaths and then we're gonna go to the floor. All right. Hands are by the side. In the modified version, the legs have the soles on the floor, head, neck, and shoulders come up as being the soles. Regular version, the legs are extended. You can put the hands underneath the small of your back to protect your back if you need it, or under your head if your neck needs some assistance. I'm gonna do the regular one, whatever works for you. Let's do 11 or so. Less if you need to. 2. And when you're done, take a couple of breaths. We get up on our knees. Hands are on the back of the thighs or the glutes. Rock back on your knees if you can't do back extensions, but if you can, bend back, come forward. Up to 11. And take your breaths when you're done. Come sit down. And by your hips or behind you if you need to. Modified version, the soles are on the floor. Regular version, the legs are extended again. We're either way gonna do up to 11 inverted tables. And let's again take a couple of breaths. Turn around. Modified version, you're on all fours and coming into cobra. Regular version. Down dog to up dog. Up to 11. Either way, or a combination. And then come around, sit down, cross your legs. Yeah, take a couple of breaths. We're going to rotate 6 times one way, 5 in the other, either sitting up or bending down. On the last round, we're going to stretch out, do around the box, breathing 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold, and then do it over the left knee and then over the right. Let's start. 1. Exhale on the way out, inhale on the way back. 3. 'Switching directions. And stretching out, box breath. Same thing over the left knee. And then over the right knee. Come on up. Reverse the position of the leg. What was in front goes behind, what was on top goes below. We're gonna do 6 rotations in the other direction than we started the last time. 5 in reverse, again, 3 rounds of box breathing stretching. Here we go. And reversing. And stretch it out. Stretch out over the right knee and do the box breath again. And another one. Come on up. Something on. All right, are we done?